May pasabo ang Lolo Zalde nyo. Mayong adlaw sa atong mga suking tigpaminaw nga Bisaya din ha. Ug syempre sa mga kababayan nato sa tibuok Pilipinas. So ayun na nga, may pasabog ang Lolo Zalde nyo. Oh, ayan. Pero mukhang hindi naman pasabog. So far, as usual, puro kwento lang naman, walang ebidensyang nilatag, hindi pa under oath. Og lipay kaya mga DDS no, kay tungod gipanganlan na jud sa wakas ang dugay na ginahulat nga panganlan ni Zaldi. Naghugyaw ang mga kurimaw. Narrative sama aning kay Tio Moreno. She was right from the very beginning. Right ay ha, tubago nato ni isa-isa. Remember when she exposed kung paano binababoy ng Marcos administration ang budget ng Pilipinas? People mocked her, tinawag siyang lukaret, unhinged Fiona, at kung ano-ano pang insulto. Remember when she was exposed kung paano niya binaboy ang pera ng taong bayan? Nakailang beses siya binigyan ng chance. Gitagaan man siya og pila ka tsansa, pero nagmatigas ang ate mo girl. Ultimo katong libro gani niya nga unsa to, isang kaibigan nga wala man lang gani na tarong og edit, gipangutahan na lang man siya kung unsay unod ato kanang i-summarize lang ba, pero ang dami niya pang pasaring, namuyboy pa siya. People mocked her. She made a mockery of herself. Tinawag siyang baliw, lukaret, etc. Kasi ikaw ba naman ang mag-demonstrate how to pugot ulo the presidente? Yung di ka makasagot sa mga tanong sa sarili mong budget hearing pero ang dami mong time para magmura sa Zoom. Kundi lukaret ang tawagan na unsa di ay buang para Bisaya. But she never flinched. Hala! Yeah, nagwala lang naman siya sa Zoom at Tangina. Nag-hire lang naman siya og assassin to finish off the president, the first lady, and the speaker dahil sa di umano'y death threat sa kanya. No joke, no joke. Yeah, she didn't flinch. Murderous lang naman siya. Even when the katampings, the NPAs in Congress and their enablers and the Marcos lawyers ganged up on her, she pushed forward with her expose and bravely confronted the giant crocodiles in government. Bot. Iba inyong tatay man ang legit na konektado sa mga NPA. Ano nga yung sabi niya? Mabuhay ang NPA! And he said he will never change his mind. Nako kayo mga DDS talaga, nakakasawa na yung projections nyo. Inyong tatay man ang NPA nyo, pamahid pagid niyo sa uban. Anong she pushed forward with her expose? Anong expose doon? Wala nga siyang ebidensyang nilatag, puro hearsays lang. Nag-ingay lang naman yung sa Inday kasi nga expose na ang iyang kaugalingon nga korupsyon. She expected the Uniteam gang to actually protect her, pero wala siya gikonsente. Pwes, kunwari may expose para ilihis ang issue away from herself. Puro chismis, puro big statements, puro drama. Wala namang ebidensya. Remember when she said that the entire national budget was controlled by just two people, Zalde and Martin Romualdez? Pirti manggani nilang lipaya, hawak kamay pa. In the marriage of convenience, habang binubudol nila ang buong DDS gang to vote for a Marcos. Uniteam sa pagnanakaw sa kaban ng bayan. If di ba naman siya na corner, malamang robbery in tandem ang ganapan. Hasta pa mangganing lipaya sa Unithieves, samtang naghilak ang tibuok Pilipinas knowing the history of Marcoses, kabalo sila nga dapat dili makabalik ang mga Marcos. But Inday and you, DDS, made it happen even whilst knowing the consequences. Expose your face, huwag niyo ako ma-eme-eme dyan. Remember, walang Zalde ko kung walang Romualdez. Walang Romualdez kung walang BBM. Walang BBM kung walang Sara Duterte sa Uniteam. Walang Uniteam kung walang... Yes, you, DDS. Instead of listening, you impeached her, harassed her OVP staff, and filed multiple cases against her. Of course, she wasn't worth listening to. What was there to listen to? Yung script na binabasa niya from her phone ng paulit-ulit? And she was impeached because there were valid grounds to impeach her. Di naman siya mai-impeach kung basa-basa lang, eme-eme lang. Misuse of confidential funds ng OVP at ng DepEd. Threats and high crimes, betrayal of public trust, culpable violation of the Constitution, unbecoming conduct as Vice President of the Philippines, abuse of power, dereliction of duty... Marami. Kung itong mga kaso nga gikaso sa iha, malamang cases were filed because of her own actions. Ug kani jud ang pinakakatawanan sa tanan. Time is the ultimate truth teller. Today, Zaldico himself is confirming the very same system that VP Sara had already exposed from the very start. Nature is the ultimate truth teller. Nature mismo ang nag-expose sa mga korupsyon nga nahitabo sa build. Collapsed infrastructures, ghost projects, missing billions. Earthquakes and typhoons revealed exactly the real scam legacy. The legacy of build of Duterte administration. Zaldico? Zaldemo. Hanggat hindi siya under oath at walang ebidensyang nilalapag, nako, kwentong gipit na barbero lang yan. We've had enough of those dramas and he said and she said. Pagod na pagod na pagod na pagod na ang Pilipinas. Try harder naman, umuwi ka, harapin mo ang kaso mo at patunayan mo. Sabagay, frozen assets, canceled passport. Of course, he'll join any destabilization attempt that might try to save his own skin. And malay mo, baka napangakuan, bas hindi ay nanay gi-promise. Pagsisara na ang ma-install. She was right, baka mo? Nah. She was wrong all along. She was wrong from the very start. Uniteam was wrong from the very beginning. Yun na narabaday na sila yung mga early declaration. She is the president. Backs for now. In your fantasies na muna yan. Sabagay, sinabi niya naman na siya ang presidente ng impyerno. So yeah, in that sense, you might be right. Pero for now, she is the impeached, dysfunctional vice president, desperate to destabilize the government for her own interest. Let that sink in. Yun lang. Have a lovely day.